Why is it that everyone around you seems to be able to start working out, start getting into shape, lose weight, and they are getting results, and yet you want that more than anything, and you've tried different things, and you just can't seem to stick with it. You can't seem to get in a routine. Maybe you've never stuck with it more than a week. Why is it that everybody else seems to be able to and you can't? Well, something you need to realize is it's just as hard for a lot of other people as you. And starting out, many people struggle and they have a hard time. They start and they fail and they start over and they just go through this vicious cycle. There's a statistic that most people have to fail 7 times with trying to get in shape and lose weight before they actually start to stick with it and succeed. But where does that flip of the switch come in? When does that happen where now I can stick with it and I'm committed to it and it's just a consistent part of my life? You know, you see people who they are consistent and they did not used to be, they were out of shape, and now they go to the gym 3, 4, 5 times a week. They're consistent, they stick with it. How did they get to that point where they seem to almost love it? And before, they dreaded it just like you do. The motivation comes once you're doing it. You have to decide to do it first. You have to have discipline. You can't wait to want to do it. You have to commit that I'm going to do this even though it stinks, even though it sucks, for the first several weeks, months. And then as you get into a routine, what's going to happen is the motivation actually starts to come. And it doesn't mean that every single day you're going to want to do it, but you've built the habit, you've stayed consistent long enough to where, you know, those 1 or 2 days where you're not feeling it, you can still stick with it and do it because you know it's worth it. And you know that if you just put your mind to it and do it, the motivation will come. Motivation often follows discipline. It doesn't precede it. A lot of people wait to feel motivated to finally do something, and they think that that's how you stay disciplined, is, well, you just have to be a really motivated person. The reality is, if you have the discipline and you show up no matter what and you stay consistent, you will begin to build the motivation. You will begin to be more driven. You will begin to have more energy. It's going to make it easier. And so you just have to start. This is your call to begin. Keep in the back of your mind that if I stick to it, it will get easier. I will start to feel more energized. I will start to enjoy this more. I will eventually build the motivation to where I can just do it and show up every time, no problem. You don't have to be extreme, just consistent. Case closed.